Szevasztok, folytatjuk a Wuthering vésznek a következő részét. Ugye itt hagytuk abba, amikor ide jöttünk ebbe a lebegő kastélyba, amit létrehoztunk. Itt a csaj.
How goes progress on your end? So, a portion of energy was split from the Threnodian.
Do you trust Cordesia now?
Rover, the soul is like a boiling cauldron. You may know the ingredients you add, but who can predict what will come of it? It might become an elixir, or perhaps a poison, or perhaps it will simply fizzle away into nothingness. I've watched it happen far too many times. One must never grow complacent.
So, any updates on your end?
I found several things which may tip the scales in our favor.
Such as...
It would take too long to explain. And you deserve your rest, don't you? I will be there when your journey ends. We will speak of it then.
What? My eyes are still peeled. Nope, nada, zilch. I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So, the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next?
Is that Cardathea?
Jó kérdés. Oké, nekem. Ez fővisz. Ja. Anyádat kinevi. Ja, az elvisz. Na, miért nem megyek föl, baszki? Na, azt elcsesztem szerintem, jól lent megyek. Ja, nem lett jó. Bassza meg az anyját.
Wind, guide me.
Nem tudom, mi a fasz, hogy nem ment fel a hülye. Na, használ ki, bazd. Basszak, annyira idegesíti ez a repülés, amúgy én annyira utálom az irányítását, geci. Kicsit bazzag az ember kijön, akkor már egyből beszopja. Na. De bazd meg, megint kijöttem belőle, beszarok. Basszomat meg be a retkés gecibe körbe, bazd meg, hogy annyira szar ebben mozogni. Itt megint mindjárt kiesek belőle, bazd. De, ember, hogy a büdös faszomba menjek oda föl, bazd meg, hát. Isten faszát, mert ez a kurva repkedés sem a bazd. Büdösebben nem tudok odaférni. Olyan fos az irányítás ennek a gecinek, hogy... Na. Isten. Ó, már meg azt a kurva izét nyomoré. Annyira utálom ezt a repkedést. Olyan iránytatlan szar, nekem olyan bazd. Ritka szar, bazd. Jaj, össze kell baszakodni, kanyarozgatni, bazd, így fogyatékos, bazd. Ide mindjárt megint kiesek a kanyarba. Hát ezt nem hiszem el. Ilyen bazd gagyfaszkapok. Esküszöm, akkor inkább arra a sziklára ráugrok, azt átugrok oda. Ja, nem kínlódgatok én ez a repkedéssel, bazd. Azt be, jó, 20 gyára kell mászkálni, mi a büdös kurva anyját. Apádnak a büdös fasza. A fasznak kell urintani, nem lehet bazd folyt, mi a büdös faszomat hagyok el, bazd. Faszomat már belevenni. A levegő geci városba, bazd. Inkább felugrok arra a sziklára, nem bosszakszok ezzel a gecivel. A sétánat fölmenni ezen a foson, bazd. Ajlult ezzel a fossal kanyarodni, bazd. Kanyargasson a kurva annyi. Átbírok ott menni, simán van akkor a hely. Vagy mégse. Istenem, bele tudok állandóan valamivel baszakodni, kell kínlódni, annyit szeretem egyébként. Egyszer se sikerüljön valami, bazd meg. Csak annak ki tudnak találni a fasságot, bazd. Ideges ez a dalogatás, mert kezd a faszom kell. Ideges itt kornikál, bazd. Persze másmennyi nyilván bazd meg átbír menni ezen a gecin. No, azért mondom, hogy... Picsa.
Wind guide me.
Más is szop ezzel a kurva pálya. Nem is szarul van megcsinálva az egész azért, bazd. Ez így rokás szar. De ilyen kanyarba egyszerűen ilyen kanyarba képtelenség fölmenni, bazd. Ez úgy szar van megcsinálva, hogy van, bazd. Aztán beleverem már, bazd. Eljutok-e már odáig, bazd meg végre, faszomat már hányszor kezdjem már, hogy most helyet kitalálni, bazd. Ja, akkor faszom majd.
Sorry I woke you.
Were you singing just then?
Yes, a farewell song from the people of Renacita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave. During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly and thank them. Do you think I'm fooling myself?
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends, one who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a sonorosphere. When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that the reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you, which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the sonorosphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Cardathia?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cardathia or Fleur-de-Lis?
Cardathia. Yes. Cardathia will do. I want to stay here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
Meg kell keresni utolsó kardot. A sarkányok is vannak a lövegén. Ezek barátságosak.
Good morning.
Morning, Cardathia.
time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
Let's do it.
Na, akkor menjünk az
Tom's telling us
utaisóhoz.
to hurry up.
Hát lassan már összeépül ez a hely már.
Wind, guide me.
Jézus anyám. Lehet, hogy lett volna könnyebb lejutás
I
is.
wonder how Cantarella's doing.
We can call her if you're worried.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Ever the early riser. Did you call to say good morning?
Good morning.
Is something
Look.
the matter, Cartathea?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
So you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
Over there. That's Haltia.
Itt a kard.
That painting.
Na, valami átjön, mi a fasz? Na, mi őr.
Cadento.
Not
Garán?
who you think he is.
Ez a boss.
Birth. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us.
Ah, meg
Let's
van.
finish rebuilding the waterway.
Identical to the last one,
Mi az Isten?
but we have to remove the shackles.
Jézusom. Ez hogy? Ez... Várj, ja, ez megint a szobor lesz. Aha. Láncokat le kell róla venni, meg kell fordítani az gravitációt.
Bound by obsession till relieved of duty. Oh, Cadento, won't you let go?
Strike from the shadows. No hesitation.
Patient.
I'm going to break the chains.
Wait, I have an idea.
Ja, karda. Ja, most kell szétütni a izéket, a köveket. Aha. Láncokat most kell levenni.
Impressive.
Ja, mert portálokon kell, akkor gondolom mindig ilyen másik boss.
Same as before.
Isten, gondoltam, véletlenül is ilyen könnyű.
Bad timing. The end has come. Hopefully this helps.
Még van egy...
Only two left now.
Kettő van még, ó, bazom. Faszal, az... Mi most hova? Ja, most ez átvisz. Ó, az jó lesz akkor. Terét nem kell harcolni.
Wind, guide me.
Ó,
Coming
Istenem.
back faster each time.
De azt mondom, ez a guard bógac, ez mindig előjön.
Moment of resonance.
Takarodj már.
Sounds come forth. Strike from the shadows. I sense your weakness. Strike from the shadows. No hesitation.
Utolsó.
Leave it to me.
Watch out!
Hopefully this helps.
Párnak már kicsit több élete van. Ez az utolsó.
The end has come.
És vége.
Does that mean
Na meghod, Galdo.
he's finally been freed?
És...
There.
Na, szabad.
Now we can smash that statue back in.
Most már csak akkor
The morph painting over there should allow us to reach the highest point.
gravitációt kéne megcsinálni. Lehet, hogy cutscene-ben lesz. Ja. Vagy nem. Nem. Na, utolsó is beleütve. Most már akkor utoljára végre egy helyre állnak. Vissza kell menni a izébe. Templomba. Berakni az utolsó kardot is.
Did you know that echo well?
Cadanto was my first echo after I joined the Order. When I stood against the Threnodian, he took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the dark tide. I never thought he'd come back as a tacit discord.
But he still recognized the sword and was still trying to protect it.
Haltia was my saber. I practiced with it often in sparring sessions with Cadanto. Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it? We
Na,
must finish
na
this.
akkor rakjuk be az
and free
utolsó
Cadanto.
kardot.
He's back again.
Ó, ma Istenem.
disperse. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the hour is upon us.
Na, megdöglött. Ideje volt ma meghalljam.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. I wanna eat! Huh?
I'll handle this.
Na, megkapom őt is ilyen izeinek.
Please, allow him to fight at your side.
Ó, azt a kurva, ez már arany. Hoppá. Az összes arany szinte szóval ma is itt vagyunk végre. Na, majd csak az utolsót be kell tenni és rakjuk. Deliver. Na. Na, kinyílik a kapu végre. Na, kinyílt.
Fleur-de-lis, wilt thou return to me?
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is that so? Then I shall reveal the truth. Fleur-de-lis, why dost thou resonate with me?
What?
Why dost thou hear into the minds of the faithful? Why dost thou act as my oracle? All this, and yet thou dost not question.
Shut up!
The answer is this. Fleur-de-lis, thou art my creation. I made thee, thy life, thy hopes, thy will, thy past. All that thou art, I made whole. I made perfect. I fed upon the trust, adoration, and longing heaped upon thee by the masses. Thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
Mi történik?
What? Those clashing frequencies just calm down. That feels way better.
Looks like Abby settled down. It seems we were both affected. I'm starting to remember everything, just like you sensed I would. The force that modulated the Sentinel and Threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, It wasn't what I originally intended. I think having you take it from here may be for the best. This crown. It turned into what it is after the dark tide came. This is what the Threnodian uses to control its resonator. When the Threnodian unleashed the second dark tide, I, as the Cartathea you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me. I chose to be broken from the very beginning to escape the Threnodian's inevitable grasp. You see, when I destroyed the Threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fleur-de-Lis, its resonator. She was the part of me that was left after I split myself. She retained the most power, and now hopes to one day destroy everything, even herself. The Threnodian's endless whispers and screeches are slowly chipping away at Fleur-de-Lis's resolve. That's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies, just to buy herself more time. But using such resonance abilities came at a cost. The split frequencies. They needed a vessel. We don't have much time left. So, you see, I have been instinctively searching for someone to wield that power. All that was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity, I must pass to the one capable of resisting it. This is how I intend to lay the false divinity to rest. Not just its life, but its very existence for all time. Fleur-de-Lis. The part of me I left behind. The one that also contains the Threnodian. Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish. Is it because my wish has finally been fulfilled? Will you accompany me one last time?
Leave the door. Hova kell menni? Boart ponton. És home. És hova kell menni? Nem itt... Ja, lehet, hogy nem itt van az a kapu, amit kinyitottunk. Ja, ott van, középen lehet. Az a kastély.
Her preparations were futile. Please, tell her I'm sorry.
Ja, itt nyitottuk ki. Ja, tényleg, ha most be bírunk jönni, mert nincs itt a növény. Jézus, mi ez a hely, te jóst?
This was where everything started. The origin of the second dark tide. I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, there is something only you can do. Please, use the connection I still share with Fleur-de-Lis to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness here. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world. That way, the Threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world. I have lived my life to the fullest. I would like the ones who are left to do so as well. Cartathea has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's Fleur-de-Lis's turn. She seeks self-destruction to end the divinity, and with it, her torment. She has lost all hope and believes that no rescue is possible. Remaking us as one is the only way I can think of to fulfill her wish. Or rather, grant her what we wish. I was born to this world cursed. The Threnodian intended for me to live as a threat to others. But the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate. I shall be whole again, true to myself at last. A fitting end, don't you think? I have reached my final destination. One last swan song, and then the lights go out.
Mi az Isten? Meg kell ölni.
I understand.
Thank you. And forgive me.
Nick.
I can't hold it any longer!
Why are you doing this? Neither Cartathea nor Fleur-de-Lis should continue to exist. Don't go.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Not even whole, yet still ever so determined.
Cantarella.
Phone brought me here. I'd have shown myself earlier. But it didn't seem like the right time to interrupt. Looks like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
Turvin.
The Sentinel's sword. It will help you resist the Threnodian's attack.
What's inside?
To pass the divine trials, every potential maiden must resonate with the Sentinel through Turvin. Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but at a cost. Memories lost in varying degrees. The lost memories fall into this sonorosphere, each carrying faint traces of the Sentinel's power, the power within those fragments of truth. Turvin absorbs this energy. The Sentinel's energy flows through you. You are more than worthy of wielding this sword. But you, Cartathea, you alone must choose to wield it. Only then will it become the Blessed Maiden's sword.
Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago. At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes. Or rather, I saw Fleur-de-Lis battling the Threnodian. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance of power.
Was it?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening. I split it from myself and offered it back to the Sentinel so they could, for a moment, regain control of their body. Only by doing this could Fleur-de-Lis seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel. So, the real Blessed Maiden is dead. But there is no reason why the false Blessed Maiden cannot herself become the true Blessed Maiden, is there? A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
Thank you. In spite of my curse, my life of hardship, I must still save what is true.
Had you not stopped the second dark tide? Well, it is we who should be thanking you. At least you can't accuse me of ingratitude. I just need a moment's rest. Apologies, but they're doing something rather important. Please? Do give them some privacy.
Abby?
Decoy, hova jövünk?
I get it. We're gonna yoink Leviathan out.
Bejöttünk a főkastélyba. Hoppá, az ki. Mik a csaj mit keres itt? Mi a fasz? És vele kell megküzdeni. De szarba lett.
Come to me, mighty god killer.
Lehet, hogy ez annyi neki. Valószínű. Jézusom.
Sounds.
Fasza lesz.
Keep it together.
Ezt nem fogom legyőzni. Anyádat, mi meghalok.
You are much weaker.
I'm here to save you.
End me, or I will end you.
Hoppá.
You would betray yourself.
No. This is not betrayal.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright.
This is me being true to myself.
Mik?
Imperators? No. Your own power? Useless.
As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless. No retreat. At least break, damn it!
your blade. We'll find it together. Righteous one.
Na. Vissza.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Mi a picsa? Most nézem, hogy bazeg... Ja, az összes képességemet tudom használni.
None shall whisper. Wind calls, waves follow. The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. Sounds come forth. Be gone. Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. Swift and resolute. The end has come. Down with the curtain. Swift and resolute. Shadow descends.
Well done. Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together.
The frequency in her body is already...
Arbiter, despair not, for all is not lost.
Na, visszatértünk a régi pályára.
for meeting thee in such a form.
Imperator, I thought you...
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated. Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made? Soon thou shalt recall all. Thou didst desire that I uncover the Threnodian's true nature. So I set forth a condition, that my root privileges be unbound, that I might act without restriction.
With unrestricted access, you were going to...
Merge with Leviathan, a measure of last resort. At the time, I had no other recourse. So, I allowed it to believe it had prevailed. The Threnodian is a taint upon civilization. Only by partaking of its blight could I seek to comprehend it.
So? What did you learn?
The Threnodian cannot be undone while civilization endureth. Even it knows not the means of its own destruction. But we may yet shackle it.
What role does Cardathia play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, it breached my mind. I offered knowledge of the Resonator, yet concealed one small truth. Beings such as we may bear but a single Resonator. The Threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fleur de Lis, to make her its Resonator. After centuries of failure, by sheer trial, it found success but once. We were of one body. Therefore, when Fleur de Lis became Leviathan's Resonator, she also became mine. But mark this well. To the Sentinel, a Resonator is an anchor. To the Threnodian, they are but a shackle.
What made you decide to leave Turvin with the Vesalius?
When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the Threnodian. After Fleur-de-Lis's conception, Cantarella became my safeguard. But had Fleur-de-Lis fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one mortal using Turvin passed the second awakening to become my own resonator, then the law that no being shall bear more than one resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered. This wouldst rend asunder the frequencies of I, Imperator, Leviathan, and Fleur-de-Lis in a tempest of chaos. And the Threnodian wouldst not escape destruction. Such was my intention, yet Cantarella chose another way.
Not all journey toward a final destination. Some are destined to pave the way. Take my energy. I will find a way out myself. I trust this will serve to pave the way for you.
She forfeited all the power of the second awakening, surrendering it unto me. With that newfound power, I did briefly regain control. And in that moment, compelled Fleur-de-Lis to strike at my form as it was, corrupted by the
Na, gyere
Threnodian.
már! De hamburger még edd meg.
But that wasn't your original plan.
Mi van?
It was
Biztos nem.
an unexpected variable. A plan I could not have conceived. Or rather, a plan born of hope. Perhaps this is the influence humanity has wrought upon me. To change is to be free. Fleur-de-Lis overcame the fate Leviathan ordained, and so too did Cantarella walk a path unscribed in my records. Though the journey was fraught with twists, we stand victorious.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
Arbiter, was I wrong?
I can't speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could in that moment. Anyone still standing because of it doesn't get to judge.
Arbiter, in the few moments we have left, might I speak with Fleur-de-Lis?
Call her Cardathea. That's what she wanted. How do you intend to bring her back?
Remnants of her frequency linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be reborn into her body. dying breeze hath little time left. Let it guide her on its final journey. Arbiter, one question remains. Did I fulfill the charge set upon me? Arbiter, take these words to the Phasaelius. From this day forth, you are free. Cartothea, awaken.
You are...
I am Imperator, a being that owes you a great debt. I have a question I wish to ask thee. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishes to forget, I can erase the past from thy memory.
Such memories do bring me pain, but that is evidence of their truth. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to carry on. The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life. And I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it to blissful ignorance. I am true to myself. Please, don't make me forget who I am.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to...
Ez anyja lehet, mondom én.
No. If you do that,
Vagy nem tudom.
I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach will be hollow. I would be heartless.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings.
Ennek az nem
Let the
csöcsöm.
winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no
Tuti ez az anyja valószínű.
Though the tide's rage is endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartothea, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
Tudod, fölébredt.
Righteous one. I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
Let me ask you this one more time. Should I call you Cordothea or Fleur-de-Lis?
I want to say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Cartothea, that is who I shall be.
Very well. Cordothea.
I thought I saw the sentinel just now. So where are they? What do we do now? I can't return to Raguna as Fleur-de-Lis, and I need not serve divinity anymore. Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty. Not a bad idea. But right now, I don't want to think about anything. I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
The one who defies hath banished herself to the High Tower, cleansing the remnants of the Dark Tide. Yet, she knew not that the Dark Tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight!
You are no longer whole! You are not the perfect creation I conceived! Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
I cannot fall now. No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now, be free. Light, come hither! Make way for your destroyer. Come to me. Mighty God Killer.
Érdekes. Beszélni kell a... Ja, még beszélni kell a choice-ról.
Righteous One, please keep what happened between us. Yes, I'm fine. I know what I want to do now. I want to surpass you. You're strong. Stronger than me. You could defy my wishes, ignore my pleas, defeat me, and in the end save me. But if one day you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, your bond with the Sentinel is now a bond with me. You were their arbiter, and they were your helper. I want to be more than someone who works on trifles, like how—
Hey, I'm more than a trifle.
Should the day come when you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, I'd need to defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior. If that were to ever happen, wouldn't I need great power to set you right? Just like how you set me right. Would you deny me the chance to return the favor? Since I swore to be your blade, it follows that I must hone myself to a keen edge.
Right now, you're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
Well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that I am rather headstrong. A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant. That does sound appealing. But, truthfully, so much of this world feels unfamiliar to me now. Will you be— Then it is agreed. One last thing. You should speak with Cantarella. I'll go later.
Beszélnem kell Cantarellával, az a dögös choice. Ez pont ott van bent a City-be. Nagy csücsű. A játékban az összes így néz ki, szóval nem lepődök már meg igazából. És ide kellett jönni, te búzi. Hát eddig ugye az a baj, nem lehetett mászkálni sehová, se egyszer fölléptem, akkor is ugye a sztorit meg kellett csinálni, szóval azért csinálom meg. Mert muszáj volt. Úgy te csaj. Ugye visszarelmes a csávba. Azért az összes karakterim.
So you haven't forgotten me. I shouldn't put my guest on the spot. Moving on. How is Cartithea?
She needs time.
Understandable. Her transition back to mortal life is a drastic departure from her former existence. Now, I suppose I should thank you.
What's this?
Blood Pact's pledge. A symbol of the unbreakable pact between you and the Phasalia family. Each head of the family is entitled to one. And you vanquished the Threnodian and brought peace at last to the Phasalias. You should have it. Consider this a token of gratitude.
Is that the only one?
You wish for more?
Or is there something else you'd have me do? You ask that I step down. Only a Phasalia by blood is eligible to head the family. But I could make you a Phasalia consort. Is that a proposal? You missed your chance.
Before I forget, Imperator left a message.
Tell me. I'm ready.
From this day forth, you are free.
I'll remember that.
Will you tell the others?
I've spent so long preparing for this day. A few more will hardly make a difference.
I'll take my leave then.
More tea before you go.
Na, ennyi volt. Vége. Ó, kaptam is. Ne bassza, kaptam egy kardot is. Geci, ez jó dolog.
One with the sounds.
Bazd meg rá. Tök jó, hogy csak így random kaptam egy
I'll be there
kardot.
for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Azt lehetem, majd berakom. Nem sokkal véget ér az akció is, ugye? Mi van itt? Hát, ez olyan kurva nem izgat. Anyát! 900-on van. Hát tudok 8 évem. Mennyit tudok? 8-at tudok ki. Nem tudom, hogy honnan van igazából ennyi cuccom, biztos. Biztos kaptam, csak úgy. Na mindegy, akkor ennyi volt. Több küldetés most nincsen. Csak egy pár ilyen kisebb küldetés, site küldik. Mindegy, akkor ennyi volt.